Okay.
The OP is a banger. So.
Yeah, it has a good OP. Sam would like that. At least watch the OP, Sam, for us.
Okay.
No, you have to watch the whole thing.
Man, I got shit to do.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the Anime Summit podcast. It's your favorite host of the most, Sam, the Bomb, and of course with me every week is my dress-up Danny.
Sam, can you make me a pretty Lolita girl?
I just got a sewing machine. I'm down to clown.
Yay!
Yay!
So I can't sew for shit.
And
it's like Zoolander. Lose 5 pounds immediately or get out of my sight!
Yeah. And
did your ass get in the way of my needle?
Ranking of Nicks.
Hinokani Kagura!
Oh, God.
Then Nick immediately can't breathe. He's just like, we gotta stop. We gotta pause recording.
Dude, I fucking can't breathe. Remember when I fucking choked when I was like doing the other intro?
Yeah, it was funny, dude. I mean, it wasn't, but it's kind of funny now. Like, it wasn't, but it was. Hey. We're finally at the end of winter.
How you doing? How you doing? I thought you were gonna do that.
I like when he's like, it's like meeting the boy or meeting the girlfriend. Hi, how you doing? Meeting the boyfriend. How you doing? Like,
oh my God.
And he's like at a funeral. How you doing? Just like really quiet.
Dude, what is that guy's name again?
Nicky Cass.
Oh, that makes sense. Another Nick. All right.
And it's funny because like whenever he imitates like his grandpa, he always calls him Nicolo. He's like, oh, Nicolo. Well,
yeah, you gotta go full old country.
Tried to figure it out on Instagram. It's like, yeah, he's like from the old country. Hey, you guys should follow Nicky Cass on YouTube. He's hilarious.
We're not sponsored by.
We're not sponsored. I'm literally just like I just think he's funny because I love family humor like that. Like people telling funny stories about like their family and they're, you know what I mean. I just love that shit. It's funny. Hey, no, dude, it's the end of winter. And, well, there's still some shows airing.
Well, not really.
Like,
we had a snowstorm the other day, so.
Yeah, and then
I drove through it like an idiot.
And you guys didn't hear this because we said this off recording, but Smokey blew up my toilet last week, and I had to pay like $500 to fix it. Like, sat on it, porcelain just blew out.
Oh,
it was like the Dumb and Dumber scene. Smokey's holding the side, like the walls. Oh!
I was like, how long were you holding it in? And he was like, I don't know, like a month. I'm like, what the?
Oh, yeah,
a month?
He had a heroin poop.
Yeah, dude, Smokey's. We're gonna have an intervention.
I've seen one of those. I saw one of those in a Target bathroom. It was like bigger than the hole. It couldn't fit down the tube.
Oh my God.
This was a chungus.
This was a dude. Okay, yeah, I'm excited. I didn't finish as many shows as I wanted to, and
neither did I.
But you know what? I sampled a lot. I did sample way too many shows. And I finally got around to watching some of the ones from last season, like sampling some of the ones from last season that I didn't get to. And I don't, maybe I'll mention those later on.
Yeah, maybe you will.
Danny definitely watched more than we did. Oh, I totally forgot. I watched Shenmue. I totally forgot. I didn't have that list. I did watch Shenmue. I'm not finished.
You both beat me then.
I'm not finished, but I watched a lot of it. It's all right. But anyway, let's go, dude. Let's fucking do it. I'm excited because I'm excited to start spring. I'm always ready to start the next season, and then we get halfway through and I'm like, yeah, this show sucks. Like, it's like, but like, yeah, no, let's fucking do it, dude. Like, I'm exhausted. I'm ready to move to like the next season already. Just because, like, I don't know, it sucks because obviously I want to watch more, and I find myself being more picky about shows. Maybe it's just because we've been doing it for so long.
Quit being a
we're
yutz.
Old.
But I know, really, like, I really got to quit being a yutz. Like, I don't want to turn into old crotchety pants and be like, oh, back in my day, shows used to only be 12 episodes.
No, back in the day, they were all like 50.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, back in my day, if you wanted to watch the villain Blues, you had to wait 5 episodes.
You little shit.
You little shit. Get back here, you little son of a... But yeah, dude, listen. Links.animesummit.net. That's where you can find all the places where to follow, where to listen. Join the Discord. I do gotta say, just because, hold on a second, let me find it. Joining the Discord is really fun. Here's why. Because Manga Book Club, and we already went through 1 week, but I totally forgot to say it last week, and I apologize. But they're finishing up rereading Dorohedoro this weekend, and this is every Sunday.
How many volumes does that one have?
Like 16 volumes.
Oh, okay.
And then the weekend of the Sunday of the 17th is Plus Size Elf, Volume 1 through 3. And then the last Sunday of April is the 13 through 16 of Dorohedoro. So join Manga Book Club.
We just finished Bota Bota.
And they just read Bota Bota.
My recommendation, thank you very much. You're welcome.
By Pato Itagaki, legit. So
I got that one from the Anime Man.
Hell yeah.
You made a video on it.
And Danny is also starting up the watch group again. She took a break from doing it because like the first time they did it was like right before the holidays. So
my move.
Yeah. So I think you guys are gonna watch the first episode of Spy X Family, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, this weekend on Sunday.
I figured, because I made that little thread for Attack on Titan, and it seemed like people really liked that, and they've also kind of set up, a group watch for it every Sunday, because since it releases on Sunday. So, but I talked to some people about continuing that because it seemed like everyone really liked doing that for a seasonal show. So
yeah.
And it seemed like Sunday everyone is majority people are available to do Sunday before Manga Club. So yeah, we're gonna do that.
All right, yeah.
I'm excited to bring it back.
Perfect. Also, because Tyler from the homies at Crunchyroll and Funimation also sent me some cool stuff to mention. Rising of Shield Hero this Wednesday. Well, actually, this past Wednesday when you're listening to this, obviously. And then today, Kaguya-sama Love is War, Ultra Romantic.
Yay!
And then
I'm excited.
Tomorrow, Saturday, April 9th, Spy X Family, of course. So shout out to the homies at Crunchyroll for sending me all that promotional stuff. That is legit. Thank you so much. And hell yeah, dude. Other than that, let's move on to the listener question of the week, Nick.
This is from Mike, or as I call him, Mike.
Mike.
What city is your favorite to travel to? What's your favorite travel city?
Yeah, I don't do that. So I don't fucking I don't really.
Sounds like Roanapur. I like
Roanapur.
I don't really travel anywhere. I don't really do that. So anywhere where like, I guess I like going to like kind of downtowny, old towny places. I guess where like they have a lot of antique
or something.
Stores. Yeah, I would love to go to Nolans.
Narlands.
I would like to visit all the antique shops and shit like around that. I like all that stuff. But yeah, I don't really do that. What about you guys?
I really enjoyed myself in Savannah when I went, and I would love to go there again.
That's in Georgia, right?
Yeah.
Do they all talk like the cartoon guy? Do they all like, "Welcome to Savannah"? And like, do they talk like Bagger Vance? Like,
no.
Okay.
And of course, I always enjoyed myself going to New York and everything. So.
Oh shit! I gotta go. I've never been to New York. God.
New York.
Oh my god!
I'm
What's
a
wrong
fake
with you?
fan. I'm such a fucking fake fan, dude.
Well,
that's my favorite. I want to go to Billionaires Row and go to the $1 billion fucking
I'm
towers.
still stuck on the thing when Nick was just like, "Welcome to Savannah."
Make yourself at home. Southern hospitality.
I do declare.
I do declare.
Oh my god.
No, dude, Danny, like fucking one of my friends who I played card games with, he just moved to New Jersey for a job.
Yeah, you told me.
Yeah, and
Lucky bitch.
he's been, like eating all the food and shit. And I'm like, when are you gonna send me a box of hot dogs? I want hot dogs, right? Because New Jersey hot dogs are really fucking good, I guess.
Callahan's hot dogs are, at least.
Yeah, and he was being a bitch about it. I was like, dude, send me a box of hot dogs right quick. But yeah, anyway.
I don't know, dude. I want to go. I definitely want to go to, like, what is it? San Diego. What's the other one? San Francisco. Oh, I think San Diego's the good one, right? Which is the one that's extremely expensive that nobody can afford? I want to go to any city that's like
San
that.
Francisco, I would
Las
say,
Vegas?
is probably expensive, or Vegas.
No, I think
Okay.
every single place in California is, but New York, obviously, I got to go to the big places, you know.
I mean, you've been to California for
Yeah, I went to L.A. and it was just
Anime
homeless people
Expo
everywhere.
and stuff.
It was fun, though. I was there when they had an earthquake. So there's that.
That's terrible. That sucks.
Yeah.
Was that scary or what?
I thought it was normal. I'm like, oh, what was that? Everyone else is like freaking out. I'm like, that was kind of fun.
Never had that before. Oh. Yeah, dude. Thanks, Mike, for the question. Sorry, I couldn't answer it very well. I don't know. I guess.
Actually,
yeah,
it wasn't that fun.
I guess if it were me, like I would love to go to other countries because I've never been outside of the country. But-
Shit, Sam, you got to be cultured.
No, yeah, I'm super like when it comes to traveling, I'm super uncultured. I'm very like kind of agoraphobic and stuff. Like I've only
Just
been
go
on
to
a
like
plane.
England.
Just go to England. I've only been on a plane like 2 or 3 times, which was fun, you know, when I was a kid. But yeah, I don't know. I've never.
I
been
pretty much
to-
don't want to travel to the southern hemisphere anywhere. Maybe New Zealand.
I've never been to like Mexico or Thailand, and I want to go. So
Oh shit, is that maybe that counts as southern? I want to go to there. That'd be fun, Thailand, because then I could be in one of those street food YouTube videos.
yeah, dude, I love the street
They
food
make
videos
like
from.
egg toast and shit.
I love the street food videos from India and Thailand and all them. Like they just.
God damn, dude. They cook eggs with oil and stuff. They like baste them with the oil.
That's how I ate it when I was a kid, man. Like my dad would just fry
Yeah, that's a way
eggs
to make them.
and pour them over rice, all kind of gooey and with soy sauce and shit. That's how I ate it. You know, and it was delicious. Fucking bot. Now I'm fat. Okay, anyway, let's move on. Waifu and Husbando.
I wonder if
Danny?
there's like a big fingernail cleaning industry in India. You know, they have a lot of They have a lot of finger food, so you figure they get stuff under their fingernails. So it's like, you know, there's got to be something to. There's got to be an industry there. All right.
Thanks for the fingernail conversation there. Anyway, waifu is Komichi Akebi from Akebi's sailor uniform, and husbando is Shumei Sasaki from Sasaki and Miyano.
Yeah.
Wait, which one is that? I don't think I watched that one.
It's a romance, and it's a
Is this-
really good romance.
Is this a shonen AI like a yaoi? Oh, it's boys
not-
love. It's boys love.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, it's not really a yaoi. It's more of a
That's
romance.
why I didn't watch it. Danny's the expert.
Well, you should really watch it. It's actually really good.
I can learn how to love boys. I'm just kidding. Now who's the uncultured one? Me.
Yes, you are uncultured.
Yeah, Nick actually is not as uncultured as we make it sound. He actually knows what he's talking about. We just like to say that because it goes along with the image of him being a cracker.
Oh no, you're banned from Twitch now, Sam.
Oh, sorry. I mean, mayo
You
inspired.
you say like the worst racial epithet right after that.
yeah.
You just keep getting worse and worse.
Nah, dude. Nah, fucking Nick knows
I don't
what
care.
he's talking about.
That one's not a bad word. Anyway.
Cracker. I don't think Twinkie's a bad one either, but some people think Twinkie's a bad one.
Dude, everything's an insult nowadays. You fucking
Okay.
anime fan.
Okay,
Disgusting.
dude, that's offensive. Don't call me an anime fan. Okay, that's come on. You're stepping over a line, dude. Oh, dude, let's fucking do it. God, fucking excited. Okay, here we go. I actually just binged this today. It was I watched like the first 2 episodes last night and then watched the rest today. But Demon Slayer Yukakuhen, the Entertainment District arc.
Never heard of this show. What is this?
Dude, this one's cool, man. This one's about a guy, and he has a sword.
Oh my
And he has a
God.
checkered cloak.
He has a checkered cloak, Hanafuda earrings. Dude, yeah, Demon Slayer Entertainment District arc. Obviously, this takes place after the Mugen Train movie. So what's kind of goofy is it was kind of weird. So this technically started before. It kind of started before winter because they redid the movie in like an episodic format. So like there was like 7 eps of it, or 5. There was like 6 or 7, but it was like a retell of the movie with like extra parts to it. And so you can watch it that way or the movie way. It really doesn't matter, I don't think. But this picks up right where the movie ends, or Mugen Train ends, and then they go back to like the Butterfly Mansion to heal up, and then it goes to 2 months later. And then they infiltrate the entertainment district where
my wife,
a 12 Kizuki
the demon lady,
might be hiding. Yeah. And it turns out that it's the upper 6 demon.
So when they say upper 6, that's like rank 6? Is that what that is?
Yeah.
Like
so
there's the 6th strongest, pretty much?
There's 12 Kizuki, right? So there's the lower 6 and the upper 6.
Who did they... So they fought some lower ones in the first season, like lower than 6.
In Mugen Train, they fought... Yeah. Oh, God. Who did they
Mugen
fight?
Train, I think he was higher than 6. Wasn't he like 3 or 4?
So the guy who fused himself with the train was a lower, and then the guy at the end of Mugen Train, Akaza, was an upper 3.
Yeah, so he's the 3rd strongest. Okay.
Yeah, and then...
The first strongest is Michael Jackson, right?
The first strongest is, Muzan Kibutsuji, Michael Jackson.
He looks like Michael Jackson, that's why I called him that.
Dude, so the memes, the Michael Jackson Muzan memes are so funny. But yeah, like, and then I think in the first season they fought like a lower one too, but... I don't remember who that was, or even if she was. I thought she was the lady with the balls, she's throwing the balls with the arms. I thought that she was.
I gotta rewatch the first season. That was dope.
But yeah, no, this one was. So this is 11 eps. Ufottable, obviously. Same director. Toshiyuki Shirai was the episode director and assistant key animator. I mean, he does all of the sweet Ufottable stuff like Fate, God Eater, and all that stuff. And I just like. I was not disappointed with the animation. You know, I mean, it kept the same energy.
Oh yeah,
which
it always looks really good.
Yeah, and it didn't falter too much at all. But yeah, this was badass, and it takes place like all in one night for the most part. So like the first 2-3 episodes is like a couple nights, and then or a couple days, and then from episode like 3 or 4 and then on, it's all one night.
That's all one night. I thought that was like. Okay, I thought it was like 2 nights, but yeah, I guess it does. That's crazy.
Yeah, because it's like one fight with this upper bitch, upper crust, upper chuck, upper 6,
the upper decker,
the upper.
Oh God.
But yeah, dude, she's hot.
Dude, what's her name? Daki?
Yeah, she had like a few names, right? Because like she had. Let me see if I can find it. Wadaba Hime was like her...
Oh, so she was the Oiron of the one place, right?
She was the Oiron of the...
Which is like the head mistress or whatever they call it.
The head mistress.
The one whore who was lucky enough to get married.
Pretty much. The one prostitute, yeah. God, why didn't they list her name? Stupid. Okay. I can't find it.
Okay, well there's a spoiler of her human name. I don't know how much of a spoiler it is, but...
Oh, on here it just says Daki. But yeah, they called her... Her like Oiron name or house name was like Wadabahime or whatever, and yeah, she was badass.
She has a bunch of ribbons. She has her kimono that like transforms into like ribbon tentacles.
The sash.
Yeah, her sash.
It's
she
like
attacks
her.
with that.
Yeah. Her yukata.
She's like
sash.
Dr. Octopus, but hot.
No, seriously, like that's and like her tentacles are the sash, and the way she consumes people is like. By printing them on the sash, by absorbing them, like by wrapping them up in it. It's fucking cool. And I'm like, damn. And I honestly thought that for some reason in my mind, I don't know why, I thought that like the big bad of this season was not a ranked demon. I thought it was just like some person on the way to becoming a ranked demon, like just some powerful bitch. And they just had to kill it.
It's gotta be a ranked demon. They fought a ranked demon in the first season.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I didn't think about it.
Are they going to go backwards? I guess they could, but...
What, are they going to go backwards, dude?
Fucking filler arc that shit?
I thought, you know, for some reason I thought, like it was just going to be, like... I mean, I knew that Tengen was going to be in it, but... Tengen, man...
Oh, this dude is baller. What does he always say? He's like
flashy.
Flashy?
Dude, super flashy.
Yeah, and he's like the husbando of the season for
I'm
sure.
trying to do not for real.
Dude, I think he's my favorite Ashura.
He's got the dual swords and he has like explosive little balls he throws.
So those dual swords are chained so he can wield them like nunchucks?
Yeah.
Excuse me. Because he's a shinobi.
Oh,
Right.
yeah,
So-
he's a shinobi. Yeah,
He's
yeah,
a
yeah.
fucking ninja, dude. Yeah, so like, oh my god, so badass. He's so
He's like
badass.
he's like fucking jacked and like huge. He's actually really tall too.
Yeah.
He's got 3 wives,
He's got 3 wives.
which he fully deserves, by the way.
And they all love him. And it's like, I don't know. It's him and his
Actually,
wives are really, that's one of the cutest parts about it, I think. I don't know.
Yeah, they're like bickering and stuff. In real life, that would not be fun to have 3 wives.
Really? I think it's fine.
No, that would not be fun. That'd be stressful. That would suck.
Nah, it's fine. You don't know.
Nick, I feel like it would
number-
be. I feel
the
like it
magic
would
number
be
is
stressful
0.
for Nick.
It would be
Yeah,
stressful for
see,
Nick. Yeah.
it's stressful
Yeah.
for Nick.
Even
Yeah.
1 is stressful.
So G4 has kind of come back, and they were doing like on one of their talk shows, and one of my favorite like streamers, Gina Darling, is on as a host on it. And at the end of the show, she was like, she interrupted like what they were talking about. They were talking about anime, and she was like, "I would drag my labia through a mile of broken glass just to be his wife."
Oh yeah, that's an old meme. That's from the bodybuilding forums.
No, I know, yeah. And she just said it for Tengen, and it was just really funny. And
I
it
bet
was
she doesn't
just
even
like-
know where the origin of it is. Actually, that might be from 4chan too. But anyway,
Oh, she does. She's been around for a while. But like, it was just really funny, dude. It was, oh my god. And it's like, I have to agree. I would drag my lady nuts through a mile of broken glass just to like smell his left titty. Like, honestly,
I was
like,
on YouTube today and I was watching the Irwin charge thing on Attack on Titan, and one of the comments was, "Irwin would be able to convince me to run an entire mile on top of Lego bricks."
yeah, yeah. That's funny, dude. Sorry, Danny. We were talking a bunch. Did you watch Demon Slayer or no?
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
Sucks.
I just said that that Tengen is my favorite.
Husbando.
Yeah,
He's
he's the
my
husband. He's
husbando.
definitely the hottest dude because he's ripped, bro. He's like Baki.
He so far is my favorite Hashira. I want to see the others before I say that, but I feel like this might be another husbando that me and Danny will fight over. Just 'cause.
Probably. But also, I mean, I was definitely far entertained with this season than I was with Mugen Train, if I'm being honest. I mean, Mugen Train was amazing.
Mugen Train had like one thing, or it was like one mode.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
linear. Yeah,
Well, that was one night too, wasn't it?
it was.
That was
It
within
was
like a
one
few
night.
hours. Yeah.
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 So I'm still gonna say I really want Zenitsu to expand.
He's the Pikachu
and get,
guy, right?
Yeah, I love seeing him and seeing him fight and everything, but I really would like Zenitsu to learn other forms other than the one that
The
he
first
has.
form. Yeah.
Yeah, like
Oh, does he
I-
only have the first form still?
He can do the first form. Yeah, but he can do it in 12 different modes. But he only knows that form. Yeah.
Yeah. So he's kind of like a one-trick pony in a way.
But it's like
so-
the Bruce Lee thing. It's like you don't fear the guy who knows 10,000 punches. You fear the guy who's done the same one 10,000 times.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. But like, I know what you mean, because like, so we got to see him be badass, but like,
Yeah, he's a great character. I love him. Like he's one of my
Wait,
favorites.
isn't he the
in
one
all
that people
honesty.
hate? Which is the one that
Yeah,
people
a lot
hate?
of people.
Is that the other
a lot
guy?
of people.
no, a lot of people hate Zenitsu. Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of
Why-
people.
he's like the
don't
least-
like
well-
Zenitsu.
Inosuke, right, is the boar man.
Yeah.
He seems more annoying to me, isn't he?
No way. He's the best. They're all great.
I mean, I like them all. I like them all, but you know.
I'm trying to remember. It's always divided. Yeah. There's people who hate Boarface, and then people who hate Zenitsu.
James.
Because
really
Zenitsu's like
does
a little
not
bit of a
like
crybaby.
Zenitsu.
James
yeah.
doesn't like Zenitsu.
Yeah, James doesn't like Zenitsu. James likes Inosuke.
See,
Nah,
that's because
dude.
people are scared to embrace their crybaby. Okay, embrace your crybaby.
I think, yeah, no, but I'm kind of with Danny on there. Like, I hope we see Zenitsu kind of start realizing when he's awake, for God's sakes.
Yeah,
How badass he
like-
is.
Like,
Yeah.
But yeah, Anyway.
Yeah.
No, Demon Slayer. Very excited. I'm kind of sad that it was
This
only
is
11
like
episodes.
the premier shonen right now. This is like the best shonen.
It kind of is, yeah.
That's currently airing. I mean,
yeah, which sucks because like it's taken a bit in between, you know.
Well, they're doing it nowadays where it's just like one season per year, pretty much, right?
Yeah.
Oh wait, I guess Attack on Titan is a shonen, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's like kind of a shonen, right?
Yeah, which is the.
Okay, that one's probably the premier one. But anyway, yeah, we got some good stuff out right now.
Which is the next one on the list, except we can't talk about it because now there's going to be a part 3. So.
Yeah, we're gonna like do Attack on Titan, just like a full. Like it's gonna get its own episode.
Yeah,
by
we were
itself,
gonna do its own episode on it anyway, but it's like now we have to wait longer, which is annoying.
I mean, we could do 2 of them.
We could, yeah. It was just really funny because like when I was on Anime Brothers podcast a couple weeks ago, we were like, wait, it's only right here and there's only 1 episode left, and it was just really weird. And it was just like, by the way, part 3. Oh, surprise, surprise.
That's
Anyway.
not really a surprise.
Yeah, no, that's being sarcastic. Okay, anyway.
Oh, sorry.
Surprise. That's why I said it in an accent.
Danny's
Anyway,
pooping in your Cheerios, Sam.
why you gotta pet my raccoon the wrong way, Danny?
I gotta keep it spicy.
Speaking of spicy, My Dress Up Darling. The show was good.
Anime of the season.
Oh, baby.
Anime of the season.
Nick, I need
My
you to
other
go-
wife.
Nick, I need you to go into the club and say that to somebody like, "Oh, baby."
Oh.
Yeah, dude. My
Oh
Dress
wait,
Up
should we
Darling.
talk about Ranking of Kings
Yeah, but that's the.
before
Well, that's
yeah.
that finished?
yeah, but that where is that on the list here?
It's below at the bottom and
It's
continuing.
Osama ranking. 354. I'm gonna count how many. We could do it after this one.
Yeah, I'll do it after this one.
Actually,
Okay.
technically, that is the right order because this one has more viewers than that.
Okay, we'll do it after this one. Okay. My Dress Up Darling. This is Cloverworks, which I think they did an amazing job at. Cloverworks.
Oh my gosh.
The new Mappa, they're doing everything.
And this is the one where the high school students, Gojo, he likes making Hina dolls, and then he meets Marin, who wants to cosplay but can't make costumes because she's not very good at it. And then they start hanging out, and he makes costumes for her, and it's just really cute. And they're hanging out all the time. She's like one of the most like hottest girls in school, and he's kind of like this loner kind of guy. It uses a lot of tropey things like loner guy, really hot girl, they like each other, maybe.
Trigger warning. Anime.
No, so
But it does it really well, though, is what I'm
Gojo-
saying.
Gojo is like, I wouldn't say. I mean, he definitely, I feel like, is crushing on Marin, but he's not. He's in denial of his feelings for her. Whereas,
she figures it out.
Whereas Marin, like, realizes that she likes Gojo.
Yeah, actually, that's what I like about this. Is like it's like 4 or 5 episodes in that she's like, "Holy shit!"
Oh my god, I
totally,
have like, I'm totally digging this guy.
he's actually super hot. And then
Yeah.
he's not in denial in a bad way. He's in denial because he thinks, "Oh, she could never go for someone like me."
Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
and it's like,
So does he really think that, or is he just? Oh, maybe he does. Yeah, 'cause he doesn't have like a ton of friends, does he?
No.
no, yeah. And so
You think he would have like a bunch of friends who like trains, you know, that type of thing? Because he's like really into one thing. I don't know. Maybe not.
He's into something that most male
high school
figures-
students.
yeah, and high school students don't really think is cool.
Yeah, because his grandpa like owns the business for the Hina dolls,
Yeah, they make Hina dolls. Yeah,
so it's like a family trade, pretty much.
yeah, and he grew up around it, so he thinks it's cool. So he likes making them, and like, but I think that's the other cool part about it, though, is like he discovers he has this knack for making costumes for real people, and it's like
yeah.
he
And
gets so into it.
His grandfather realized that too. Like, you know, he even told Gojo, like, because looking at the costume that he made for Marin for the first event that they went to, he looked at it and was all like, this is actually really good. Like, there are no... And I mean, Gojo was, like, self-conscious. He's like, there's mistakes. I need to fix it, this and that and the third. But then his grandfather was like, no, like, this is good. And then they started talking about, like, oh, you know, we could do something here and something there. It was just
I love
so
that
cute.
part.
Yeah.
I love that part because Marin is like, she was like, oh crap, what is his grandpa gonna
Yeah,
think? She's
like,
gonna think
that's
I'm a
when
weirdo.
yeah. And that was when, like, she realized, like, she enjoyed watching Gojo talk about the costume. And she started crushing on him.
When you fall in love with somebody, that's like one of the things, right? It's kind of like, oh, not for everybody, but I know for me, like, sometimes it's funny
You like
to
watching them work.
I like seeing Trisha gush about, like, the Labyrinth, even though she's seen it 1,000,000 times and I've seen it 1,000 times, and she's like singing along to it or whatever, and I'm just like, man, you're so gay, dude. Like,
Dance, magic, dance.
Jump, magic, jump. Put that spell on me. Anyway, you remind me of the babe.
What
yeah,
babe?
No, the babe with the
Okay.
power. Anyway, sorry.
What power?
What
The power
power?
of voodoo.
Who do you do? Remind me of the babe. Anyway, you should watch Labyrinth. We'll do cinematography.
Oh, I should
on
say
it.
that to a girl. You remind me of the babe.
Yeah, dude, do it. But no, like that's like the really cute part about it. I think the characters are written very well. That's what makes it go. The character acting and the animation is really good, and I can't fucking for the life of me tell you who did some of those cuts. But even like the scene, there's a scene where they take photos in like a motel. I won't say what kind, whatever. I won't say more than that. But like
that was my favorite.
No, it's a love hotel. It's not a spoiler.
Oh, I
They
guess
go to
it's
the
not really a
love hotel.
spoiler. Yeah, they go to a love hotel to take pictures because of that. Yeah,
That whole scenario
Yeah, that was a funny
my
scene.
absolute favorite.
it was pretty funny. Yeah, and the character movements and acting in that, the way they animated, like how they were just like, oh shit, and it was really good. They did a great job, and this is a really, really, really nice packaged romance, and I can't wait for the second season. They already announced the second season, so yeah, it's really cute. And the anime things in it, like like anime within anime. There's one part in it that I really love, where they meet this other cosplayer who's like got a shit ton of followers.
Oh, the tiny girl. What's her name?
The tiny girl.
Inui?
Yeah, Inui, Sajuna Inui, yeah.
Yeah, and her little sister is bigger than she is.
Her little sister's like
because it's
really
Moe.
tall and really stacked, and she's in middle school, yeah. And she wants to cosplay too, and Inui's like, oh, why don't you? And she's like, oh, I just like taking pictures. But then later she has Gojo like secretly make a costume for her, and she dresses up as a male character, and everyone's like,
So impressed with it.
Yeah, she comes out and they're like, oh my god, you're so hot. Like,
Yeah.
it's really funny.
I like how her button burst and it like fucking destroyed the wall. Like the button just like bulleted off of her chest.
That's right. They had to find a way to like make the body shape work because like obviously like her boobs are huge.
She's
so, like,
buxom. Is it
she was-
buxom or boxum?
buxom babe. She's got quality tid, so it's like really huge. But yeah, the bullet shot out and fucking could have killed somebody. That was funny.
I like the personality trait where Marin is always like saying lewd things and like thinking nothing of it.
Oh yeah, she's very like
yeah.
Or she's like unintentionally saying something that
she doesn't
means
have a
something else.
filter.
She's
There's
like
no filter.
She's like how
no filter.
She's like, oh man, I wish I was as big as you. And she's like looking at the other girl's boobs, and she's like, no, how tall are you?
Yeah, and then
Gotta pull
Gojo's
the
like, oh,
fast
that's
one
what
on
she
you.
meant. Yeah. Yeah, dude, she's kind of shameless. She's like, I don't give a fuck, dude. Like, she's my tits. What like? They're tits. Like, what do you care? Big deal. But yeah, she can't give
away the goods for free.
She's kind of shameless. Yeah, I like that about her, and I think it's that trope of like, somebody who's a little bit more reserved versus somebody who's just like.
Well,
out
no,
there.
she does get embarrassed, but by different things.
Yeah.
She's like,
yeah.
no, he saw my eyelashes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she's got her boobs hanging halfway out, like
Yeah.
not literally, but like,
Or even
bra.
like her, because you find out she wears contacts.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
When Yeah, so when Gojo went to her house and everything, and she didn't have her contacts in, and she realized that, she's like, wait one moment. She slammed the door and just like quickly put on her freaking contacts.
So good.
My complaint with this though is that they didn't spoilers. They didn't bang in the show. Okay.
Okay, you know what?
Just get a little bit of that.
Look,
Right.
you know, I'd be the first person. You know, I'd be the first person to say that. But this one, you gotta let it stew. It's gotta stew a little bit. Okay. Horimiya was different.
You cannot.
Can I at least get a wall push?
You cannot rush into these things, especially a show that is good as My Dress Up Darling. Like, you cannot rush.
Can I at least
First
get
of
an
all-
off-screen implication?
First of all, Gojo needs to realize that he has feelings for Marin.
And he needs to realize he's hot.
Yes, he needs to have more.
Well, he's just a
confidence in
regular-looking
himself.
guy, you know.
He's pretty cute.
He's not as hot as the otaku show where the guy's playing Game Boy in the Office. Love is hard for an otaku.
Oh yeah, that guy's hot.
You know that? You know those dudes? They were out of the girls' league. That was the funny part. Anyway,
But yeah, no, I'm with you,
show.
Danny. I'm with you. It's gotta stew a little bit.
You
gotta
gotta
stew.
marinate it.
Marinate.
You gotta. Oh, Nick. Anyway, that's a good one. Y'all should watch it. Yeah, I think we all loved it, and I think
No, I hate it. It sucked.
the show sucked. I did the show with the one girl. I don't like it. It sucked. Okay, anyway, let's move on, dude. Osama Ranking, the ranking of kings. Goat show. Let's go.
Woo!
Boji, my son. That's my
This
boy.
is a good one, man.
Yeah, this finished, and Danny put it on her top for last review or
Last
whatever,
season.
and that's totally okay because
Yeah.
honestly, it deserved it back then too. But it
Yeah.
definitely man,
It's good. Yeah.
It's good.
I wasn't too keen on the ending a little bit, but I understand why they did it.
Sure.
Isn't it leading into the next arc?
Yeah.
Because the manga's still going. They
But
already
the thing is,
announced
they
season two.
completed this arc. They wrapped everything up, right? Mostly, kind of.
So spoiler alert right here. Spoiler warning. Danny, what part of it did you not enjoy?
Well, I mean, the whole thing with Kage leaving without even saying anything to Boji and stuff, and when Boji was finally king and everything, and he was doing all his responsibilities and stuff, but he was also looking for Kage, and honestly, I was kind of expecting when they were celebrating Boji being king and the guys, I forget his freaking name, hang on, the guy with the snakes, what's his name?
Snakeface Johnson.
Beeben.
Yeah, he noticed Kage leaving, and I was kind of expecting Beeben to kind of stop Kage and be all well, where do you think you're going? You're Boji's friend, right? You should support him still.
Right.
So
Right.
yeah, I was kind of expecting something like that to happen. But again, I kind of understand why they went with what they did, was because to continue the story and have Boji go on his adventure and stuff like that.
And do his thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I have
Also, sorry, one thing. I kind
Go
of
ahead.
wish that maybe Hokuro and what's the other dude's name? The swordsman guy that taught Boji how to fight.
Domas.
Yeah, Domas. I wish they would have gone with Boji to find Kage and then go on their adventure.
Sure.
Because Boji wants to form a kingdom, so he obviously needs some soldiers in order to form his kingdom.
Sure.
So
The episode 10 is where Boji fights with his dad.
Dude,
And
that-
I fucking
Wait, boss? He fights boss.
Yeah.
Yes.
he fights
This
the
is what's
boss.
tricky for me, because I watched half of the show last year, and then I picked it back up again from like episode 12 or whatever.
Oh yeah, no, that's what I did.
So
and
that's the problem. It's like this one actually is better to binge it a little bit. Maybe not binge, but like one a day or whatever.
I binged it. I was just way too. I was like, "Fuck, dude, fucking."
But I forgot some of the details from the first half.
So there's a part where they kind of animate it as if like, Boss is not in Daita's body, so it's almost like Boji's fighting a Titan. You know what I mean? And so there's a part towards the end of that fight where it's Daita back in his original body, and he hits the ground with his broken club, and a bunch of Utapon cubes are flying at Boji, and Boji just stays there because he knows none of them are hitting him, and it's like, oh! Like, you think your name is King... You're King Boss, except Boji's the actual boss. Like, you're just a Yutz. And fucking Hiramatsu Shu did the first 2 cuts of that, and then Shota Gosho corrected the rest of it. And it was just... I can't believe it. I just like I'm horny right now. Like I'm so horny. I'm so horny right now. Just I've watched that cut in my mind 15 million times, and I'm watching it right now on Sakagaboru, and I haven't had sex in 4 years.
Wait, this was not episode 10. He fought Boss in like episode 20.
It's like 10 or 11. Oh, sorry. Yeah, sorry.
I was like,
it's
that
like,
did not happen in 10.
Yeah, sorry. I was the way it's numbered.
They put
on where I
like
was watching
all
it,
of their budget into that fight. It was fucking amazing.
Yeah. Sorry. It's like episode 1920. Yeah, but like, yeah, it was fucking. Oh!
I think it'd be funny if Boss swung his giant club and Boji just stood there. He's like, I'll fit between the particles.
Yeah,
you'd be like, he just goes full Ant-Man on him, crawls up his ass and beats him.
It's like fighting the Serve bot on Marvel vs. Capcom 2, which is like this little thing that you have to duck. Fucking dumb. Yeah, dude, it was funny. It was funny. But yeah, sorry, Dan, you were going to say something. Or Nick,
go ahead.
whoever.
Wait, was I say something? Okay. Why is Ranking of Kings good? Why do we, in a broad terms, why should we all watch it?
I just said it. I literally just said it.
Because of Boji. Boji is so pure. And like honestly,
and he has a real struggle, not like a fake anime struggle, you know.
And
he's like disabled, right?
He's deaf. Yeah.
He's deaf.
And that's
he's
like
mute.
relatable, you know.
But also the sole fact of like the quote unquote enemies aren't really enemies. Like Domas had his kind of like baddie moment when he pushed Boji into the fire pit, or what, Gates of Hell. Is that what they called it? I can't remember.
Into the underworld, yeah.
Yeah. So like there was that.
And that was like the first half of the show. That was like near the end of the first half.
Yeah.
We're kind of spoiling this show, I guess. We're like mini spoiling it. Like a lot of people have seen it. We should try not to do too hard of spoilers, but
yeah.
Well, I mean, and then there's King Hilling, where in the beginning, King Hilling was
Queen Hilling.
Queen. I
was like, where's
sorry.
the King Hilling?
Sorry. But like there are those little things where Queen Hilling was reprimanding Boji like to be more so royalty, because he kept coming home with no clothes on.
We thought she was being a bitch when really she was just like, no, like I don't want people to look at you any less than they already do,
Right. Yeah. Like as the show progressed, like you realize that Queen Hilling isn't as much of a bitch as she really is. So.
No, and that's true for all these characters. Like they're all
that's what I mean.
There's all more to the character than just on the surface. They're a little bit rounded.
Yeah.
They have,
there's a lot of
decisions they got to make.
Depth in character development for these characters, and they all have reasons on what they're doing, like why they're doing what they're doing.
Even the bad guys.
Yeah.
I do wish that they had built up Oaken a little earlier, because all of a sudden
is that the immortal one, or
the immortal
demon?
guy who's Despa and Desha's brother? Yeah.
So he'll come back in the next season probably.
Yeah. He probably might, most likely, just because like there's still stuff going on with the underworld. But like, and then
there's
also,
a demon at the end too that shows up.
Yeah, and also I think people thought it was weird, the Miranjo and Daida thing. Thought it was a little weird.
I actually kind of like that. I like when he was in the mirror world and he was like learning about her. That was kind of early in the second half.
Yeah, I don't want to spoil it. But
okay.
like the
Never mind.
thing
I'm not
at
going to say anything.
I mean,
Yeah,
we've
the
already
thing-
kind of
I
given
know what
some.
I know what you're thinking, Sam.
yeah, the thing that Daida says at the very end about Miranjo.
Yeah.
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 But anyway, honestly, this is a really good, like, just fantasy adventure story. It's really cool. There's magic, there's demons, there's kings trying to be kings, warriors who are trying to be warrior swordsmen. It's awesome. It's super dope, and it's just really good fantasy. It's really cool, and the art style is really cool because it's based off of this web manga that kind of adopts this older kind of style of manga. Even the covers.
Yeah, it's like
kind of
it's like a '70s style almost, but like modern mixed with like modern aesthetics a little bit.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like it does not look like regular anime.
Like if you look at the cover of like the volumes, you know, like of the collected volumes, they look like an old like cover that you would find from like an old Dragon Ball cover. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
which is really
like
cool.
'70s and '80s maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit of '90s.
Maybe a little bit of '90s, and it just kind of it works. I think what studio did a great job. So.
Yeah, and the
dude.
animation is like top notch. This is like, it doesn't look bad like ever.
No.
Which most anime do. Most anime, like, you can tell they cheap out on, you know, a lot of it's just like schlock that they're peddling out there to, you know, sell the manga.
Yeah.
This is way better than the manga.
No, it didn't even falter.
Honestly,
like, at all.
don't even fucking read the manga. Just watch this.
Yeah.
It's like so much better. I've seen like panels of the manga.
The dub
It's
is pretty solid
yeah.
too, by the way.
Oh, nice.
yeah, Pro ZD
Yeah.
is the shadow dude.
Oh yeah, he plays
Yeah.
Kage. That's right.
Yeah.
And Chris Sabat is Despa, which I'm so happy that
Is
he's
Despa the rich guy?
No, Despa is like the flamboyant.
Yeah, that's the rich guy.
Yeah, the rich guy.
Oh, I thought
The
you
rich
said
brother.
the
The
buff
prince
guy.
with the puffy shorts.
Yeah.
He's my
who
favorite.
teaches-
He's my favorite.
The one who teaches Boji how to teach
Yeah,
Boji martial
yeah.
arts.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm
he teaches him
really-
how to fight.
I'm really glad that Chris Sabat is playing him. Like he's not playing like Desha or you know some kind of like macho character.
Some macho pacho.
Yeah, like I really enjoy Chris Sabat doing more like flamboyant characters like Despa and Ayame from Fruits Basket. I feel like that's really utilizing his voice. Like
Yeah.
he's not just someone who can just voice people like All Might or Vegeta or something.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, dude. Also, I'm ranking of kings. Check it out. Let's move on because there's a
We
bit
can
more
talk
cover
about
here.
this all day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
There's a lot of good articles on it. Try like read reviews and like watch like full reviews of it. We're just kind of giving a light spiel on it.
Yeah. Ari Fureta, second season. I know a lot of people watch this. I did not watch it.
Yeah, King is really liking this one, and I think was it Mike or
I heard it's way better than the beginning.
Bobman.
That's what I hear. Yeah, Mike is watching it, and Bobman's watching it too.
Well, Bobman watches everything.
That's true.
That doesn't narrow it down.
But yeah, no, like I heard it's getting good. It's way better than the beginning, and yeah.
Yeah,
Some
you know,
kind of place to
I'd
watch
probably
dramas.
like it if I caught back up to it. I just remember memeing about that first. This like the first episode was pretty bad, but it was like kind of funny bad. So maybe I would still probably like it.
I liked it. I don't know. Maybe I'm just so yuts, but I thought it was cool. But like, anyway.
Yeah, it was like bad in a fun way, is what I mean. There's some stuff that's bad, like boring bad. You know, like just
Right.
cookie cutter. You know.
Sabikui Bisco.
So did you watch this, Sam, or no?
Nope.
Fucking lobster face
This
Johnson.
is something.
I fucked up. Yeah. Sabachado biscuits.
This was good.
So-
I mean,
This was like it was pretty good. Yeah, it wasn't as good as the other ones we've talked about so far.
yeah, I would say the ending was a little odd. I was just like, what the fuck? So
This one I watched early in my binge, so a lot of the details are escaping me. I'm looking at it. So this was by Studio OZ or Oz, based on a light novel. Atsushi Ikihara directed it, or sorry, Ikaria. I pronounced that really badly. And this is actually this is the first show that the studio's done. But yeah, so basically the whole point of Sabikui Bisco is actually it's a little bit like Dorohedoro mixed with like Kekai Sensen, and like a little bit of Dr. Stone in there too. I would say that's pretty fair because like there's a doctor who like he develops. Okay, so there's a plague wind that blows across this apocalyptic landscape, right? And like there's people living in the city and outside the city, and like people think it's the mushroom spores, and then turns out it's not. Turns out this plague wind is like caused from something else.
It's man-made. Man-made.
Yeah. Turns out it was man.
I have combined the DNA of the world's most evil animals to make the most evil creature of them all.
It turns out it's man.
It turns out it's man.
If you or a loved one was diagnosed with mesothelioma, you may be entitled to compensation.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so it's got a little bit of the Mad Max vibe going to it. And yeah, so you got this doctor he's kind of like a Dr. Stone guy because he figures out a cure for it, or like at least a way to like fight the rust, which is what they call it, right?
Yes.
And he teams up with this like bandit guy. Like who's this? Okay, Danny, you gotta explain this better.
Oh my god, so
Bisco. The Bisco's who he teams up with.
Akaboshi Bisco.
Doctor, right?
He is a mushroom keeper, as you could call him.
Yeah, like the guy from Dorohedoro.
Sure. And he's pretty much trying to find a cure for rust because his mentor, Jabi, has rust and he's dying. It's the same thing with Milo because he's trying to find a cure for his sister Pao because she has rust and it's very, very severe. It's super deadly. So, and Akaboshi infiltrates one of the cities of Japan that is pretty much corrupted by the governor Kurokawa, and that's when Bisco and Milo meet and they join forces to find a mushroom called Rust Eater, and pretty much this mushroom is really what cures rust. So so and it's a little bit of a love story too between Milo and Bisco, which is really interesting, especially for like a shonen adventure.
They pulled a fast one on me. It's bro love. They're bros.
I really liked it. And
it has a big Tetsujin at the end. Well, spoilers. There's like a big
another Titan.
A meat mech. It's like basically literally like Attack on Titan at the end. It kind of turns into that.
I will say at the end of that last episode, that final moment, there was like an Akira inspired scene that happened.
Oh, was it a bike turn?
No.
Or something? Oh no, it's something different. Okay.
It's the big baby kind of like
yeah, Redline has that too.
With the baby growing and then a human getting crushed inside, kind of thing.
This better not awaken anything in me.
The fuck is wrong with you, dude?
Oh, God. Well, I don't want to spoil the events that happen or anything like that. So
yeah. This is interesting because it only has a 7.27 on Mal, because a lot of the popular shows have higher than that. So I'm wondering.
Sam, you really need to watch this.
It's based on a light novel. I think it was just like it was pretty good.
It was. I mean, it kind of had its flaws. I mean, I caught myself.
A lot of these reviewers are pointing some stuff out here.
Not paying attention to it at some points, especially at the end. A like major climax happened closer to the end, and it was unexpected, and I was actually really pissed about it too, and I was questioning myself on whether I should finish it or not because of what happened. And then the ending happened, and I was just like, okay, well, that's interesting.
Okay. So it looks like some people have some issues with the characters and the story. The story being a little bit easy to figure out. and the characters. Like I think some people think the Doctor is a little bit of a Gary Stu. All right, I could see it.
Okay.
And honestly, for me, like the art style was like, it wasn't like really inspiring to me. Like the animation and the art for the show.
It was pretty generic, but it wasn't
It
bad.
was, yeah, but it wasn't good either. That's the thing. Like when I'm watching anime, I want it to be good. I like want it to actively be like, wow, that was impressive. You know, I want to be wowed.
Sure.
You know,
Yeah.
especially with like an action show like this. I guess you can get away with it if it's like a slice of life. You don't need it as much, but yeah, I don't know.
I really wouldn't say it's much. I mean, there are some action scenes, but I would say it's more drama.
Yeah.
Heavy
Well, there's a lot of
than
action at the end.
action.
Is what I meant.
There is because of that big fight and everything. So
Okay.
the OP is a banger. So
Yeah, it has a good OP. Sam would like that. At least watch the OP, Sam, for us.
Okay.
no, you have to watch the whole thing.
Man, I got shit to do.
Yeah, well, you're on an anime podcast. You need to be watching some shows. My back is hurt. Listen, I just had a
Danny's back is
massage.
hurting.
Listen, I had a massage earlier today, and I don't want my back to be hurting me right now. I just got it relaxed.
You trying to hurt Danny's back, Sam? You're going to step on a crack, break Danny's back?
I got shit to do. Actually, I still step over cracks because I'm like not superstitious, but I'm like a little stitious.
You're a little
So, like,
stitious.
Yeah. But like, yeah, no, okay. Sabachado biscuits. Let's go, dude.
Sabachado biscuits.
Who's watching
Avocado
the Genius?
biscuits.
Who's watching the Genius Prince?
I'm not.
Okay, I was watching it and I want to finish it, but I didn't have time. So this is the better version of the other Prince show where they try to fix the kingdom. This is like genuinely entertaining, but I have not finished it, so I can't go too far with it. But yeah, if you want to watch a show where you have like an all-knowing guy who solves every problem, like this is worth checking out.
For sure.
I don't know.
Okay. Case Study of Vanitas Season 2. Did not get to... I didn't finish Season 1 yet. So.
Oh, man. You guys.
Yeah, I don't watch vampire shows. Sorry.
There's
This
a kitty
was-
in it.
This has a high score.
This was
8.2.
great. This core 2 part was a banger. Like a lot of stuff and a lot of pieces were starting to like form and get put together and everything. So I definitely kind of want to watch it from the beginning again, because this was a show I kind of watched later. Like I kind of finished it yesterday. Oh, well, on a Sunday and stuff. So a lot of the events that happen are kind of fuzzy for me. So I definitely am
Welcome to my world.
I'm probably going to rewatch it from the beginning, but this is Studio Bones and it's based on a manga. This is a good vampire story. If you want a good vampire story, you need to watch Case Study of Vanitas. So, I mean, that's all I'm going to say, really. Plus, if you like hot guys and hot ladies,
I like them ugly.
get out of here.
Yeah, Nick is into the ugly bastard tag.
Oh, you know what I forgot to mention is Boji is so lucky because he gets to look up Queen Hilling's nostrils. He gets to look them up.
Oh, boy.
He's so small.
Queen Healing is super fine. Anyway, yeah, no, I gotta
Waifu of
watch
the year,
Vanitas.
baby.
I gotta watch Vanitas. Okay. How a realist hero rebuilt the kingdom sucks. Nobody cares.
Okay, this is part 2. Yeah, this is the one I was talking about. So
Nick likes this one because he sucks.
no, the other one's better. Genius. This is
first
like
season?
Asterix War and that other show that came out the same season, and the other show is way better. So yeah, so definitely watch Genius Prince Guide to the Saving Kingdom is better than the Realist Hero who rebuilt the kingdom. It's like, what studios made these? What is going on here? Okay, JC Staff for the Realist Hero. and Yokohama Animation for Genius Prince. All right. This has got to be like a money laundering thing. Like, what's the deal here? Is this like, are these like shadow animes, like shadow companies or something? Like fucking posting them in the Bahamas.
It's gotta be a money laundering thing.
Fucking NFTs, crypto. I don't know what I'm talking about.
It's a conspiracy theory.
Nature Box.
Nature Box, dude. It's Nature Box. That's what it is. Okay.
Express VPN.
The
Oh,
Raid
gosh.
Shadow Legends.
Raid Shadow Legends.
The strongest sage with the weakest crest. No one's watching that, right?
Nope.
Okay.
That one?
I think Nick was gonna watch it, and then
no,
you didn't,
I dropped it. I dropped it.
Okay.
That's another like fantasy. I don't know if it's isekai, but it's fantasy.
Takagi-san, you didn't catch up on, right?
Okay, yeah, no, but this one has a really high score, and I'm definitely going to finish this.
I
this
heard
series.
it got really good.
This was on the AniList Top 100, I think.
Oh, nice. Oh no, that's right. It was.
Which is extremely surprising to me, but I guess, yeah, I mean, it is like a good romance.
Oh yeah. I heard it's getting really good, and it's because like it's. I mean, the story itself is ended already, right? Because isn't it based on a mango chutney?
Yeah. There's a manga to it. I think they grow up. It follows them as they grow up a little bit.
Oh, that's nice.
To some extent.
It's still the manga is still going.
Oh, jeez.
Maybe I was thinking of the dojins where they grow up. You know, might have been thinking of that. Where what's her name? Takagi gets a little bit of a dumpy in the dojins.
She gets a dumpy on the bottom and on her forehead, so it's like bigger on both ends. She becomes a 7 head. Anyway.
Well, why do you think she has a dumpy? She's got a counterweight the 5 head.
Counterweight.
She'll tip over.
Oh man! All right, Akebi sailor uniform.
Yo, fucking
baby.
Cloverworks.
Studio of the season.
Cloverworks.
Yeah.
I fucking told y'all.
This
is the new
are
Mappa.
literally carrying everything.
This show
Their
like
backs are
it's like
hurting.
K-On! A little bit.
Dude, that's actually, it did give me K-On! Vibes. That's what I like about it.
Yeah.
I mean, aside from the animation being,
It's a way different style. Yeah, it's not as.
it's
chibi.
a way different style, obviously, and
It's like
I mean,
Komi-san, K-On!, Hitarabochi,
the animation. in K-On! is
Nanambiori,
also-
Super Cub.
Yeah, this is based on the mango chutney that was in
Snow
Tonari Young
Hose.
Jump, by Hiro, story and art by Hiro. I just like, so this is the girl who's very like proud to like go to the same academy as her mom did. So she asks her mom to wear a sailor uniform because she loves sailor uniform, and she goes, and it turns out that the uniforms are all different, and then they allow her to wear the one that her mom made, and she just like dreams of wearing a sailor uniform. And then she meets these girls, and they're all quirky in their own way, and they hang out, and they're all friends, and it's just like,
And they play games like stabbing pencils in the desk. I'm just kidding. That was the other show.
Sugon. Anyway, dude, no, holy shit, dude, this show was dope. Like I loved. There's a part where, and I forget the episode it was, but there's a part where like Akebi likes dancing and acrobatics, right? And what's the name of the chick? She's playing the violin. Is it Erika who's playing the violin?
The blonde
Yes,
chick?
Erica.
Yeah,
Yes,
Blondie?
Erica.
And
yes.
she's dancing. Oh my god, dude.
Yeah, that's pretty
Yeah, that
much
was like Yorla
the
in
ending.
April.
That's the ending.
Yeah, it was
part.
straight up Yurla. Yeah, straight up. But
A
yeah,
little bit,
no,
except they didn't collapse on stage.
right. But yeah, dude, and oh my god, it's so good, and it's so
Honestly,
cute.
I think my favorite was the sports festival and when they went to the mall. When they were looking for that girl's pretty much like the little bookworm. She lost her bookmark in the mall and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Oh
okay,
shit!
yeah,
What was
yeah.
that? I don't remember that episode. I remember the
probably-
fishing one.
You literally were
Volleyball.
probably watching it at 2 times speed.
2
and
times
not
speed.
Just like
I'm watching it at
Skipped
1.5
ahead.
speed, Danny, to relax.
To relax, dude.
the sports festival was fun too when Komichi was on like the cheer squad and she was like going around cheering on everyone who was like participating in some sports events.
They play volleyball in that part too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was badass.
Yeah,
dude.
This was good. I love Komichi's sister. She is
she's so cute.
So freaking cute.
So adorable, dude.
What's her name? Cow, the little girl.
Yeah, Cow.
She shows up to the. My favorite line is she's like, her butt makes a funny sound when I smack it.
Oh yeah, and she smacked her butt in front of her friends, and Komichi got embarrassed by that. Yeah, because they asked Cow what's her favorite thing about her big sister, and she's like, I don't know, let me think. And then, she turned around and looked at Komichi, and then she smacked her butt.
The relationship between like her and her family is really cute.
It's like My Neighbor
so
Totoro.
great.
It's like the girls from My Neighbor Totoro, pretty much.
Oh yeah.
This show is basically like a TV My Neighbor Totoro.
That's actually a good comparison. It's actually a good comparison.
There's no big Totoro going.
Yeah, there's no big fluffy cat.
Their mother's not like in a hospital or something.
No cat bus. No cat bus. 5 out of 10.
It's not as good as Totoro. Okay, I'm not saying
no cat bus.
Not as good as Totoro, but it's good.
No, dude, I found the name of the person who did a lot of the animation and a lot of the cuts for that dancing scene, and that's Futoshi Suzuki. So whoever Futoshi Suzuki is, I'm going to be following your stuff from now on because I get a huge boner whenever I watch anything you do. But yeah, they also did freaking Innocent Venus, and they did some parts in it just fucking the one that was like from a couple years ago, Review Starlight. That's what it's called. Sheesh.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. I loved it. I thought it was really cute. It was really adorable. I'm finding myself getting more and more into slice of life stuff, and I have Nick to thank for that, honestly. But like I mean sometimes it's really nice to just put it on and just like I could watch Akebi's and Dress Up Darling while like drawing, which is like that's also a plus because then I can kind of like copy. Like I did this drawing the other day of this like kind of cute girl, and I kind of took like the art style from like Dress Up when I was watching it, and I was kind of doing the same with Akebi while I was watching, and I was drawing while watching Akebi, and it's you just put it on my second monitor. I just watch. It's like you don't really need to pay full attention to it, but
I'm gonna disagree with you on that.
Oh, with Akebi? Yeah, you can let it play.
I would say it definitely requires more attention than your average slice of life, but like I could still follow.
You got to get in the zone a little bit.
I could still follow pretty well while drawing, and plus my second monitor and is really like close to my like they're kind of sandwiched together. So I mean, I don't know. I don't feel like
to me. I mean, I like stuff. I enjoy slice of life and romance stuff a lot more than the two of you. So for me, I want to pay attention. I don't want to just put it on and, do something on my phone or something like that. Like, I want to pay attention. I want to see what happens.
If I find my focus is more on the other thing and not the anime, then I'll stop doing the other thing. But I could pretty much follow it most of the time while I was drawing.
Yeah, because I mean, there's not a whole lot of plot. It's Akebi trying to make friends, and they're trying to get over their little high school hang-ups and stuff.
Well, also everyone is different. You know what I mean? Like if
it was
like
has their different things they want to do.
My Dress Up Darling, it was a little more hard because there was like a lot of really cute moments that I missed. I had to like go back a little bit, but like, yeah, no, Akebi's is like peak, dude. Honestly.
Well, it's funny because like you either love it or you hate it because it's so funny. The top 2 Mal reviews are a 10 and a 2.
God. Right, because somebody said it was boring or something. They don't know shit.
Oh yeah, they don't like the slice of life, and then they say there's like conflicting.
Then why are you freaking watching it?
Wants to do.
Then why are you watching it? Don't watch it if you don't like that.
They wanted to write a review,
shit.
Danny. All right, they got how many people? Oh, this is a long ass review. Holy shit! This is the longest review I've ever seen. 140 people found it helpful. Maybe that's why, Danny. They were helping 140 people.
Well,
The
I
author
don't
doesn't-
find it helpful.
I hope this
The
person got
author
paid for
doesn't-
this. 'Cause this is a long review. Jesus.
The author doesn't draw very well. Dude, you're stupid. Sorry, I fucking.
Well, I could see it. Like they got like the derp Neverland faces. What do you call that? Promise Neverland. They look a little bit like that.
No, fuck you. Like,
They got the derp face.
no, that person. You need to
Backgrounds
get
are
a
great.
dude. You need to get a fucking hobby. Holy shit.
It does have some Yuri bait and fetishes. If you're not into that thing, it definitely has some Yuri bait and like foot fetish stuff. Like the blonde girl's like sniffing her toenails and stuff a couple of times, but they do it in a way that's calming.
No, like I'm looking at the manga pages right now. Like, holy shit. Like that. Whoever that reviewer is, dude, you need to get a job. You need to. Why don't you go out?
I think
hang
they're
out?
a little bit. They're getting a little overly precious about certain topics. But yeah. Anyway.
Why don't you
But I'm just saying this is how some people see it. So there you
have
go.
a wine, dude? Holy shit! No, they're just wrong. It's like there's like having an opinion. They're just being straight up wrong. You know what I mean? Like, just come on, man. Like, you know.
They didn't. Oh, you know what? They did not like the butt slap joke. How dare they?
Oh, come on.
Who's roasting this
jeez.
person?
You sound so boring, man. Get a hobby. Okay.
This is literally the longest Mal review I've ever seen. Holy shit.
like you have that much to say about Akebi's Sanity uniform.
Their
like,
review took like a third of the page for me to scroll down.
Nah, dude. You need to have a wine. It's all right. It's not that serious. Yeah, Cloverworks. man.
Everybody else gives it a pretty good score. It's
Yeah.
just the one person.
Yeah. Anyway, you should watch it. It's really good. Love of Kill. I did not get to watch. Did anyone get to watch that one?
I don't watch bad anime, so no. I'm just kidding.
Kinda-
I didn't see
looked,
it.
It looked okay. I don't know.
Actually,
it doesn't really
yeah.
have a high score.
Look.
but-
I would watch a lot of this stuff. I was joking about the bad anime. I would watch a lot of it. I just didn't have time.
Yeah,
I had to pick
yeah.
like a few shows I could finish.
Sure.
If you want to get a review of every single show, just go to the Otaku Spirit podcast because they do almost everything.
They're crazy.
They are like on another level in terms of like watching stuff.
Yeah, Otaku Spirit. If you're listening to this and you want to come educate us on like everything, you should come over here and talk to us. Yeah, Sasaki Tomiyano. Dude, I heard this was awesome. I didn't get to watch it because I totally fucking forgot about it.
Oh, get out of
Because I'm
here.
bad
This
at my
is the
fucking
Danny
You're
job.
a
show.
Yutz. You're a Yutz.
You got the gay boys touching each other's
I'm-
butts.
First of all, there are no butt touching in this one.
Well, that's why Akebi's better. I rest my case.
I really wanted to watch this. I was really excited to watch it, and I totally fucking forgot about it.
Disgraceful.
Danny,
I
you
think
got an
Zayla
elevator
said it
pitch
was
us.
really good,
We're on
too.
the 3rd floor. We're going up to the 14th floor.
Oh my gosh. Miyano secretly enjoys yaoi boy love manga, and one of his friends was getting bullied, so he was about to step in to help, but then Sasaki kind of stopped him from doing that, and he went to go save his classmate from the bullies. And Sasaki, who is a senior, he is a year ahead of Miyano, and he was really interested in Miyano and said, "Hey, what do you like?" And Miyano told him, "Well, I like reading this kind of manga." And Sasaki goes, "Really? Let me borrow one." And Sasaki was like a little taken back because your yaoi boy love isn't really that
Good.
no, it's
Accessible to-
it's no, like no one really talks about it very openly.
Yeah. It's not like just like, you know.
It's distasteful.
Okay. No.
Anyway.
But like, yeah.
But
People talk
anyway,
about girl
so
love either,
throughout
That's a
so
little much.
throughout the story, it kind of it goes back and forth between Sasaki's internal monologue and his feelings and Sasaki's internal feelings. I would say we see more of Sasaki's internal feelings because you see that Sasaki really likes Miyano, and he actually eventually ends up confessing to Miyano and telling him, "Hey, like I like you romantically." And Miyano didn't really know how to express how he felt about it, But Sasaki told him, like, hey, listen, like, this is how I feel about you. My certain, like, body language and my gestures, like, if Sasaki touches somebody, that means he likes them and stuff, like a shoulder or anything like that. He's very respectful for Miyano. There are even some moments where Sasaki was a little jealous of Miyano, and he like right away he realized his actions and quickly apologized to Miyano about it and stuff, so he was very kind, and you don't really see too much of that, and I feel like that's what is really, really great about this show. And it's not like your traditional yaoi where there's like the dominant type of character and, you know, the sub type character and all that. It's just a wonderful, and you really feel for the characters between each other and like how they eventually have feeling, like confess their feelings to one another and everything. Okay, I'm done.
Is there gonna be more of this, or?
I'm convinced.
I don't know. I would love for there to be more. I mean, I'm satisfied for what happened, but I would love for there to be more. There is a manga, and I actually went to Barnes and Noble the other day, and I bought 4 volumes of it.
Oh, that's legit. Okay.
So I even think the manga is still going. Yeah, it's still being published. So there might be more. I don't know. Oh, wait. Oh, actually, no. There is going to be more.
Oh, okay.
I forgot. Yeah, they announced that there was going to be, I'm going to say a second season, maybe. I don't know. I don't know if they're going to call it that.
All right. Yeah, that's yeah, it doesn't matter. I was just wondering because I didn't know where it ended, you know, but if there is, you know, then that's good.
Yeah.
We can skip down a little bit here because I don't think we watched any of these.
Yeah, we got a bunch more at the bottom here. Did you guys watch any of these? Sam, I thought you watched one of them, right?
I did not watch Police Pod, and that show is really depressing and dumb. It's stupid.
I'm still watching Salary Man's Club.
They play sports, right?
Yeah, they play badminton. I didn't finish it because it's
technically still airing, right?
It's technically still. There's like 2 more episodes left. This week is going to be episode 11, and then next week it's going to be finished. So
I did watch a few episodes of Doll's Frontline because I wanted to see, like, because from the mobile game, you know. Yeah, it's just like hot girls, big guns, super cool. Tribe 9 I didn't finish, but Tribe 9 is sick. Tribe 9 is like, it's like futuristic. Think of Akudama Drive, but they're doing baseball instead of fighting each other. It's got a low score probably because it's really just kind of people think it's basic or, you know, think it's boring. I think it's pretty cool. It's really tropey, you know, kind of like Akudama Drive is a little bit, but I like it. I think it's pretty cool. Baseball is kind of one of those sports that a lot of people say is boring, and this is kind of cool. Yeah, it's kind of.
I listened to a whole podcast about how to fix baseball today. That's how boring it is. Yeah, I did.
Dude, just change it into Blurn's ball, like in Futurama. Oh, done.
Blurn.
Blurn. I did watch
basketball.
Basketball. I did watch a few episodes of Shenmue, the animation, based on the Sega Dreamcast game. And I don't remember playing the game when I was younger. Like, I remember playing it, but I don't remember, like, any of the story. So, like, it was kind of fresh to me.
Must not have been
that good? No, dude, I mean, I hear it's really good, you know, but, like, I think it has a low score just because, obviously, when you do game adaptations and you don't do it...
You gotta go all out.
You gotta go all out, yeah, because, like, this is...
It might be dated. Is it dated? Does it feel dated?
I mean, it might.
That's a problem too with a lot of things. Like you have to, like what didn't they like for Banana Fish? Didn't they kind of modernize that one a little bit?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But I think with Shenmue, it's like
I'm guessing.
kind of like
I don't know Shenmue.
You watch it and it makes you want to play the game. Like it's just like, oh, okay, well, I would just rather play the game.
Oh, so it feels like a cutscene or something.
Yeah, it's just like to experience the story. It's better to play the game than watch the anime. You know what I mean? So it's just like
that makes sense.
It's kind of like Ace Attorney, where like they literally cut and paste the anime with the game, and it's all like, why'd you do that? I could just literally just play the game.
Yeah. So,
yeah, I've heard a lot of people on our Discord are liking Slow Loop, or at least some people are. That's the fishing one. It's kind of like, it's just cute girls doing fishing. I don't know. I like the cute girl shows, but I only like the ones that are like the top.
You're very
of the top.
Selective.
Yeah, I'm picky. Okay, I have standards, unlike the rest of you.
Standards.
Filth. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, dude. Okay. Slow Loop. I heard Slow Loop was pretty good. I didn't watch the rest of this.
There's like a lot of niche shows here, so
I didn't get to watch Sayuki Reloaded.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I didn't get to watch that.
I think that should have its own thing that you do a thing on with somebody, because
do like a little mini pod on it.
Yeah, and I think also below there's also the second part of Yashihime, which me and Danny are not even on yet. So like, we're gonna finish that though.
I will say I also finished Kotaro Lives Alone, and gosh, that is so freaking cute.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, it's so adorable. I mean, it's on Netflix.
Platinum End too. You finished that one, right?
I did finish Platinum End too.
That was a 2-core, so that's like 24 episodes.
Yeah.
This is the Death Note creator. So give us a spiel on Platinum End, Danny.
Platinum End was surprisingly good. I think I actually liked it way better than I did Death Note.
Oh,
what?
Damn.
Yeah, honestly, the ending
Blasphemy.
Listen, I did not like the second arc of Death Note. So, whereas Platinum End, everything was like there were a lot of things that I did not expect to happen that happened, and the ending was definitely an interesting and intriguing ending. So, and I was not mad about it. Like, I was mad with Death Note. There were certain things that I was really upset about with Death Note, and it kind of went downhill for me.
See, that's the problem, Danny. You can't be thinking about the plot. You got to be thinking about how does it feel. Death Note feels great. It has who's the guy who did the music on Death Note? I think he's dead now.
Anyway, yeah.
Yoshihisa Hirano, dude. I think that's the guy. Oh no, sorry. Hideki Taniyuchi, GOAT. He also did the Kaiji soundtrack and a little bit of Hajime no Ippo. God tier, dude.
Oh, damn.
Does Platinum End have this guy? No.
Let's see what Platinum End has.
Okay, Nick, I don't get the point you're trying to make. Like,
I don't understand what you're trying to talk. Like, trying.
What are you
to
mad
say.
for?
Oh, maybe he's not dead. He might just be in jail. Anyway. Okay. Better music.
Understand.
Death Note has better music. Music
Platinum
is like
End
half
had
the show.
Platinum End had some pretty solid music.
Solid isn't good enough.
Who was it? Masahiro Tokuda. He did the music for Decadence.
See, Nick, there you go. Why are you mad?
What the hell? Like, why are you mad for? He's just jealous. He's just jealous that
He's
I'm
a minor
saying
leaguer.
that Platinum End
He's a
is
minor leaguer.
better than Death Note. Nick's insulted.
I mean,
whatever.
All of us are insulted, Danny.
I talk about fucking. I mean, I trust Danny's review about anything Death Note related. So I mean,
wait, what?
I mean, Danny is like the one who loves Death Note the most out of the three of us.
No, well, clearly not.
I enjoyed it. I still enjoyed it, but I have
you
my
like
issues
Platinum End
with
better.
it.
Therefore,
Fucking
you don't
Nick
like it as much as me.
It's by the same people who wrote Death Note.
Manga,
Yeah,
but
and
Like-
they lost their touch. Okay, they lost. Their
fucking
touch.
Nick is like traitor.
You're out of your mind.
Everybody gets
man.
Everybody gets one.
Oh my god.
You got one
All right.
masterpiece in you, and then the rest of it's crap. Just go retire.
Let's. Also Orbital Children. I guess we talked about that already.
Is that a
last.
Netflix thing? I feel like that is.
It is a
I don't know.
Netflix thing, and I think I'm gonna drop it. In all honesty.
It's only 6 eps.
Yeah, I know.
Why don't I
I'm
see it
I
on
was
here?
honestly.
Is it like the freaking Moon Room?
It's an ONA. It's an ONA.
What's the title? What's the title? The Japanese title.
Chikyu Gai Shonen Shoujo.
How do you spell that?
Oh my god! Just go down to ONAs.
Just
It's
go down to
there.
ONA.
Okay, there you go. God, fucking Mal. Mal needs to put everything in English. Just pisses me off.
Also, Therme Rome Nove. I wanted to watch. The guy.
That looks like
Lucius,
Secco Boys.
It's Lucius Modestus, and he gets isekai to present day Japan, and he's like, "Wow, the bathhouses here are amazing."
They have
And
running
he-
water.
And he takes note about how awesome the bathhouses in Japan are. So when he goes back to
okay.
his time,
He makes them.
he can build one for like Nostradamus or some bullshit.
So yeah,
it's
no,
fucking
yeah.
funny.
So Japan is responsible for the Romans. Got it.
Yeah, pretty much.
That makes
No,
sense.
dude, Orbital Children was sick, dude. Are you kidding me? I love Orbital
All right,
Children.
review it. Tell me, and I'm going. So I'm on the 5th floor. I'm going to the 14th floor. Elevator
This is
pitch
what-
me.
This is like it's like Lost in Space except good.
All right, sold.
Sold. No, dude, like this.
It's like Astro Lost in Space.
No, Ash Lost in Space was good. I was talking about the regular Lost in
Oh,
Space.
that is a higher score than I thought it did. Okay.
But like, yeah, no, like the thing too is like everything is so futuristic. Like the phones are in their fucking hands and shit. They navigate the early stages of disaster using local narrowband connections. I'm reading the fucking Wikipedia. Restricted intelligence AGI and drones controlled by dermal devices equivalent to smartphones, and it's in their fucking hands, yo. And they get lost in space, and they're trying to fucking confront like all the bullshit that comes with space, like decompression.
Oh yeah, so it's like hard sci-fi. Hard sci-fi.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet. They're trying to get water from an asteroid. It's really cool. I don't know. I hope that they don't try and adapt some bigger thing out of it.
It has some Deno Coil vibes to it. Then okay.
Yeah, I watched it in the beginning, like when it all came out. You know what I mean? So I'm drawing a blank a little bit on what happens in the rest of it. But like,
Mitsuo Iso directed this and Deno Coil apparently.
yes, yes.
All right.
But yeah, it was super dope. Yeah, and then that's about it. Otherwise, I would say let's move on to our favorite OPs and EDs. Oh, yeah. There's also a Bang Dream, which is the stupidest shit ever. Nobody cares about idol shows anymore.
Dude,
you
there
guys,
are,
okay?
like,
Fuck off.
China has like its own section on here.
Oh yeah, they always do.
What do they call them? ONA? Is it an ONA?
Yeah, I always put them in the
they're
ONA
ONA,
section.
and there's
Yeah.
like it's like a whole other season of anime basically.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I just literally don't have time.
Hwaling babies, remember? Hwaling
Yeah,
babies.
hwaling babies. Oh wait, that means hulaing.
You're like, oh, I thought it was like something
I
Chinese.
thought that was Chinese, bro. Dude, hulaing
Um,
looks like a Chinese word. I'm sorry.
What was everyone's favorite OPs and EDs?
All right, I'll start. Favorite OP. Ranking of Kings, OP number 2, which is actually way better than OP number 1. OP number 1 is pretty good.
Yeah, dude, Yamashita did that
This
shit.
might be one of the best OPs of the year.
Yes.
I think
I agree.
I think it's
Which one? Which one did you say?
Ranking of
Kings
Oh, okay.
second opening.
Okay. Okay.
What's the title of that? Can you find that for me, Sam?
Yes, I
It's
will.
okay. So this is probably going to be top 3 of the year for OPs, if not number 1. I don't think there's going to be anything much better than that.
Oh, it's called Hadaka no Yusha by Vondi.
It's just like really emotional, and it has like Boji like getting hugged by Hilling, and I don't know, just like Kage helping him and everybody helping him, and it's so emotional.
Yeah, Shingo Yamashita did it.
The same band did the OP number 1, I think. They sounded the same.
I believe they did. No, King Gru did the first OP.
Oh, it
I
sounded
believe.
the same. Okay, well, anyway.
Yeah.
The first
yeah,
one was more
like-
upbeat. This one is more just like gut wrenching.
Okay, now we're
kinda.
getting to the nitty gritty. Yeah, like the right away in the beginning of it, before the song starts, it's like you can tell it's Boji and Kage just chilling like in a room, and all you see is they're making shadow puppets on the wall, and then Kage makes like a crown with his fingers, and then puts it on Boji's. Like,
oh yeah, dude.
Head.
The directing in this one is like a masterpiece. Like this is really good OP directing. Like I hope Mother's Basement does something on this. I don't know if he has or not yet, but
I'm telling you, dude, Shingo Yamashita's GOAT status.
Is that who directed it?
Yeah, they storyboarded it and directed
it. Yeah.
And directed it and photography.
I mean, there's other good OPs. There's all like, catchy stuff. You know, Danny's got a good one. I don't know if you're doing the same one or a different one, Sam, but like, there's other good stuff. But like, this one is just like another level for me. So,
yeah, no, this is.
Do we want to do all of our OPs and all of our EDs? Is that more? Let's do that.
Yeah. What did Danny do for OP? Favorite OP, Danny?
I did Platinum End. The song is called Sense by Bandmade.
Oh yeah. The first one, right?
It's the only one. There's
oh, okay. I thought there was two of them.
You know, I actually like that how they don't change it. If they got a good thing going, don't change it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's really cool. Yeah, I remember when we did our first impressions on this. That was the one thing I mentioned is Bandmade doing it, because Bandmade's sick. By the way, it's a J-rock band, and they all dress up as maids and they just rock out on stage. It's badass. Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Especially just how it starts, especially with the song and how it flows in with the statue angels and everything. It's so cool.
Yeah, because every character is like an angel, right?
Yeah, well, not every character.
Well, a lot of them.
Again, not every character.
I watched 3 episodes, Danny.
Anyway, yeah, and honestly, it fits the vibe with it, and it really, you can tell that these are the people that made Death Note. Like to me it has a similar vibe to the Death Note OPs as well. So, you kind of get what you see out of the OP and everything like that. So.
For sure. For ED, I just chose Demon Slayer because this is one of the few times.
Oh, are we going?
Yeah. Oh yeah, Sam, you got to do your OP.
Wait,
what's your OP?
Did you do
Sam?
your OP, Sam?
Yeah, we were Ranking of Kings.
Oh,
all right, why'd you pick Ranking of Kings?
Because I already talked about it with you.
It's the best one, dude.
I thought we were doing all our OPs and then all our EDs.
Yeah, we are.
I didn't know.
All right, do your ED, Sam. Do your ED.
Never mind. Okay, moving on.
Oh,
anyway.
sorry, my bad. Okay, now Nick is bad at explaining things. Okay, here we go.
You skipped over your own thing.
Well, you should. Well, we skipped over you. We thought Danny. She went to the bathroom for a second and you started yelling. Okay. Anyway, arguing on the podcast. You all owe me $1.
The Demon Slayer one's by Aimer, isn't it?
She did. I think. No, she just did the OP. Or did she do both?
Or was it both? I don't know. Maybe not. What's the title
I'm
of
looking
it?
right now. Oh yeah, she did do it. Zankyo Zanka. Oh no, sorry. Asagakuru is she only did the
Wait, so what is
Zankyo
the ED?
Zankyo Zanka is the OP. The ED is Asagakuru by Aimer. They're both by Aimer. Just because it kind of was really somber and like the visuals are really cool. I like this is one of the times where I like the ED better than the OP.
Yeah, the OP for Demon Slayer Season 2 is a little bit. It was okay. Like the first Demon Slayer OP was really good, but this one I could feel like you could skip it.
yeah, and it fit for the because it was the entertainment district. It had like kind of like a festive, serious vibe to it. But like, yeah, I mean the and ED was way cool. But yeah.
Oh yeah, you got the ribbons spurling everywhere.
Spurling. Unfurling. What about you? What about you guys?
My ED, I'm just gonna pick my dress up darling.
Oh, that one's mine too.
Oh, sweet, we got a tie. Look, I am in agreement with you guys on the OPs and EDs. That means I picked right. Yeah, this one kind of reminds me of Urusei Yatsura a little bit. Never seen the show, but I've seen the OP.
It's super cute.
You got the two main characters kind of floating around in space, and there's like a little space theme to it.
They got little space head things.
Yeah, it's like light and fluffy.
They're just dancing. It's super happy and everything. Yeah.
Yeah, we're right, Sam. You're not. We got the right choice on this one.
It's sung by Akari Akase. So, I mean, for my Dress Up Darling, I definitely liked the OP too, but for this one, definitely the ED hit me a lot harder than the OP did.
Yeah, it has just like a nice. It's just like such a fluffy opening.
It's pleasant.
To it too.
Yeah, it's fluffy. It's cute. You wanna sway back and forth along with it and stuff. So yeah,
it almost reminds me of the Kill la Kill ED, one of them, which that one copied from Ursa Yatsura. I know there's other comparisons. I can't think of the best comparison. Maybe Space Patrol Lulico a little bit. Just because they're in space.
Just because they're in space. Oh, man, that's what's up.
Maybe a little bit of Humato or Maruchan because they're doing the dancing.
They do the dancing, dude. Here's what's up, dude. You know what? There was a lot this season where I was just kind of like,
There was a lot of bangers. But
there was a lot of bangers, yeah.
I feel like the winter season was a little lackluster, but
the things that were good were
there
really
were
good.
a lot of high hitters for winter season.
Yeah, high highs and low lows.
Yeah.
It's like men in general. We're either at rock bottom, living under a bridge, or we're Jeff Bezos.
Oh no.
Okay.
I'm just kidding.
I was like, okay.
Well, I'm just saying women are more durable.
It's weird because I feel like next season is going to be kind of the same for me. There's going to be a lot of things where I'm kind of just like,
meh.
But there's a few things on here where I'm
dude,
like,
we got Spy Family, bro. Spike's Family.
That's that, and probably
Cloverworks is doing that, and Wit.
And then there's Shield Hero Season 2, which a lot of people are excited about. Komi-san Season 2, which I'm excited about as well. But
the AAA podcast did not like that show.
They didn't?
Yeah, dude,
man.
I thought that is hilarious.
That's so weird.
I can see why they didn't like it, but it's just like sometimes we have the opposite takes.
Yeah, for sure.
I know why Mason didn't like. Anyway, yeah, this is not their. They have a good podcast. Everyone go sub to them. I like their podcast, but
yeah, they definitely. I think that's good because then we're covering more bases, so it's good.
Ooh, Kaguya season 3.
Yeah.
My glob. I'm watching that one.
Yeah, I said that at the beginning, man, because of.
Maybe you should say it louder while I'm listening.
Well, maybe I should be listening first, Sam.
Yeah, make sure I'm listening next time. You gotta watch where I'm going.
So I'm excited. But yeah, that being said, let us know what some of your favorite shows for winter season were. Let us know what you're gonna watch for spring as we go into it. We'll bring you the spring first impressions in a couple weeks here, and should be good to go. But yeah, I like this season. Definitely a lot of bangers. Definitely a lot of great Sakuga moments that the scenes that just are going to play in my head over and over again.
Yeah, the Ranking of Kings had probably the best Sakuga moment, I would say. Even above Demon Slayer. Like at the very end.
Akebi, Demon Slayer, and Ranking of Kings, just like, woo. But yeah, dude.
And we didn't even talk about Attack on Titan. That's still going.
Well,
that's like the biggest show around right now.
Well, because we mentioned it in the beginning.
I know, but we didn't review it because we're just doing that at the end. Like
we're
there's
waiting
podcasts right now who are just doing weekly Attack on Titan talk. So if you want that, go listen to those.
But yeah, it was really funny because I was ready for it to be over, and I was even going back and rewatching and rereading stuff about Amir and the Founding Titan and the Coordinate and the Ackerman clan and all this stuff and bullshit, whatever. And then it turns out, nope. And we fucking called it. I was like, no, there's no way. They're already at this part and there's only one episode left. There's no fucking way. And now there's going to be a part 3 and now we have to wait a whole fucking year for it. So that's exciting, I guess. But
when's the next part coming out?
2023 sometime. They didn't say when. They just said 2023.
Sequel.
And by next part, it's going to be
Final
1
season
or 2
part
episodes.
3. God. It's so annoying.
It's going to be I don't
Final
know. Yeah,
season,
I don't know how
part 1, part 2, part 3.
I don't know how many eps they think they're going to put on that or whatever the fuck. But what's left of it now, it could easily be a movie or I don't fucking know. So who knows? But that being said, let us know what you guys liked, and let us know if we have bad taste. We probably do, maybe. I don't know. I know I probably do for the most part. That being said, I love you guys very much. Thank you for listening every week, for supporting us, supporting Smokey. You're helping Smokey get kitty litter every week by listening, and I appreciate that because I can't keep like buying toilets. Like I can't afford it anymore. You know what I mean? So like, the more kitty sand I have, then the less he uses my toilet and breaks it. So really appreciate that. And one more thing, just because like I hate to get serious on here, and I'm sorry, but I just have to mention it just because I feel like it's like a big thing that I've mentioned before and nobody seems to fucking care. When you join the Discord and post a picture of your animal, it belongs to me.
Oh my god.
It's like you guys think that this is just some fucking game and I'm just fucking joking. No. The rules say it's like literally federal law that if you join Anime Summit Discord, you post a picture of your animal, the animal is now Sam's. That's period. It doesn't matter if it's a plant, a snake, or a cat, or whatever. Even if you post someone else's animal, like, hey guys, check out my friend's dog. That's my dog.
You mean my dog?
You mean my dog?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, if you guys want to keep dilly-dallying around and fucking around thinking like it's all hunky-dory and like, oh, this animal's still mine or whatever, yeah. What you need to realize is when you do that, the animal's now mine and it's Ed's on the weekends. So, and Ed is one of the first mods I ever had on the Discord. You got a problem with that? You can take it up with my butt because it's the only thing that gives a crap. So, I'm glad that you guys think this is a joke and this is a motherfucking game, but that's not how this show works. That being said, post more pictures of your animals, please, because it keeps my serotonin levels up. And I love you guys. Love you guys very much. I've been Sam. That's been Nick. And that's been Danny.